go. Guess who's here? Guess what's here? Hey guys, welcome back to another Black with No Cream YouTube video. It's kind of dark in here. Let me turn on the lights. Alexa, turn on the dopest office alive. Fire as fuck! Dave, did you hear what I changed the name to? Dopest office alive? It's tight. I know it's been a long time since we made like an official YouTube video that wasn't a podcast or a morning roast episode. I apologize. We've been moving in to our new office, which has been really tight and taking a lot of work. We've just been basically doing a lot of revamping with Black with No Cream, but we're officially here. We're officially moved in to this creative space / podcast studio / Black with No Cream headquarters. It means a lot to me to be in this space. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you. I've tried recording this a few times and keep fucking it up, but to be here and have a spot where I can just be creatively free feels incredible. I've been doing this podcast for 2 years now. Started off in my homie's like living room, sunroom space, which then it moved to my studio apartment where my girl lives, so I was kind of annoying her. Then it moved to a WeWork space, which we rented through a documentary, and then I moved into my other apartment and did it at my kitchen and at a homie's living room. I've been like in all these different places trying to find something that would work and hopefully be cheap or free. And I don't know, I just fucking hated it. I hated not having a space that was like clean and fucking branded in a sense. Like, I don't know, I just needed to have something that was well lit. And it started off, I didn't care about anything except for getting a great interview when I started this. It was audio only when I originally started the podcast. And now I feel like we're at a place where I make videos for a living, you know? Like, it's kind of weird to be like shooting for Bwnc and Jay-Z and then not care about the way your shit looks, like your personal sidebar, your side project. So now it was important to do it, and we're finally in here. We moved into the space 3 months ago, and in 3 months I've spent a lot of money because I had no fucking furniture because my office was my kitchen table. First thing was first, got into the office and painted the wall. Just got a fresh can of paint. About to do that wall up right now because the podcast is gonna be looking fresh as fuck, man. We need to find like a dope look, so we went with this gray backdrop. I felt like Dave and Lauren have a good sense in that stuff, so I just let them pick the color. And now it's kind of like created this branded look for Black with No Cream. Then Danny FH came in and he was kind enough, I guess this dude decals cars for a living, so he decaled our wall and he did the Black with No Cream logo. He did all this for free, by the way, which is fucking amazing. But he came in, laid the decal down. He literally had a torch and was like lighting this shit on fire next to the wall, which was terrifying for me because I just signed the lease and I don't know. You never know. But we got it done and it looks, I don't know, I just think the gray with the logo, now, the way we color it and make it looks so fire. And we couldn't have done that without lights. Aperture was able to supply us with some lights, which was fucking awesome. Shout out to Matt Alonzo for the plug with Aperture. That was really dope. And shout out to Aperture for sending those. They didn't have to. I mean, this was like a few $1,000s worth of gear that they gave us for free. I don't know if it's like a welcome to the new office type thing, but they just were down for what we were trying to do with the podcast and supporting the creator community. So we got that rigged up. It was very sketchy how I did it at first. I was literally like standing, I didn't have a ladder, so I was like on a table and then put a chair on top of the table, and it was just super unsafe, but we mounted that, got that set up. Then it was crucial to find like a solid podcast table. I knew that I wanted to sit across from my guest, have a couple coffees, sit down and shoot the shit. I looked all over the place for these tables. We were trying to find one used that might have been a little bit more expensive, but could have gotten a deal on it. And then I landed on this table, which I just feel like set, I don't know, it's just like a solid tone with the way the colors in this office looks. I really like that. Plus the chairs that we got are mad comfortable. And then we got the fucking microphones. I've recorded every episode with these headsets. It's like these headphones that have a microphone connected to them. They're like Audio Technicas. I can't remember the model number. You know, when you have like studio mics like we do now, a lot of people get comfortable and they don't talk into the microphone, and I was worried that would be a huge issue. So I stuck with this because it kind of just kept the mic, wherever your head went, the mic was there. But I knew upgrading would increase my quality and the way the overall podcast sounded. I didn't know how much until we got them. And when we got these mics, goddamn. These mics changed the game. I don't know, this is dope. I feel good about this. I feel really good about this. I'm gonna try to record a FaceTime call with Dave. Yo, this shit sounds crazy. Overall, I guess I've just been like very, very excited to finally have something that looks as good as it sounds. I personally am okay with saying that I think my podcast is the shit. I think the interviews that we get are fucking amazing. I feel like every guest brings the heat. Each person is outstanding at what they do. We're talking to like the top level creators in the industry. And the whole goal of starting Black with No Cream from the jump was to supply more resources and ideas and, I don't know, tips, tricks, advice, anything I could supply to them that I could get from the top or getting close to the top. You know what I mean? Like as I work away at my career, and I just wanted to find a way to give back. And this to me seems like the best way to do it. So I'm glad to finally have a place that matches the quality of the interviews that we're getting. The whole other side of this office we haven't even shown you yet. We're gonna do that later where there's like 2 or 3 more things I wanna get that will finish, kind of complete this space before we do the office tour video. But for now, just imagine that it's fucking sick over on this side, because it is. There's a whole neon light right here that I don't want to show you yet, but it's so fire. And also, shout out to Elgato for sending all these like lights for streaming are fucking clutch. Like I can turn these things on and off with the button right here, and it's just like mad convenient. Everyone that's contributed to this office space, thank you for doing that. Patreon people, for real, without you guys, I probably wouldn't have committed to this just because it's like an obnoxious amount of money for me to spend each month. LA rent is not cheap by any means. I couldn't have done this without you guys' contributions. So thank you for being a Patreon supporter. If you're not already, consider it. We'd appreciate it. And I think honestly, you'd get a lot of shit in return if you look at the tiers. We've got some amazing perks on there. But yeah, this place is ran by all of us, which is fucking cool to me. And I'm glad that we finally, did it. Like having a space, it just has changed my entire morale, and I'm excited to be in here, and I'm excited to see what we can create and build Black with No Cream to be even bigger and better than it has been in the past. Get better interviews. I mean, the people we have on the to-do list that are coming up, these guests are gonna be fucking nuts. So stay tuned for what's in store, and yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna stop talking right now. Psych, I'm not done talking. I wanted to plug the subscribe button because we need more than 2,000 subs. Because 2,000 subs is cool, but it'd be cooler? 1 million subs. So let's get the sub count up, and then we'll make more of these videos because that means that you guys care. But on top of that, it's new. We haven't really talked about it anywhere else yet, but I'm gonna do it right now. The How to Charge a Client Guide. This is the fucking guide, guys. We've been working nonstop creating. I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking me nonstop, like how I charge for touring, how I would charge a client for a music video, every question you've ever heard or have ever wondered about how to charge someone, I've been asked that. And so we've taken the time, several weeks, developing like a 55-page book. Like it's a fucking Bible. This thing has every detailed description of all my experiences over the past 10 years, theories and ways I go about charging my clients, what I would suggest you consider when you go about charging your clients, and a couple of new tips and ideas that I think would help elevate you to making more money when it comes to charging your clients, because I guarantee you there's a few things in there that you're not doing yet that you could be doing, and it will make all the difference and help you make some more guap. So make sure to get that. Shop Bwnc.com if you want to get the guide. You can also get the guide instantly when you become a Patreon member. Patreon.com/blackwinowcream. When you sign up, you get the guide. You also get access to our private Discord channel. You can get monthly live streams. We're doing a bonus monthly podcast episode, exclusive merch, discounts to our store. There's so many things you get when you just go look at all the tier levels. I promise you, definitely check that out. There's a lot of benefits when you sign up to become a Patreon member. That's it. Hope to do more YouTube videos soon. We're about to get an LA intern, which is exciting. And then that'll mean someone will force me to make these, which would be cool. So see you when we do that. I'm just gonna float away now. Goodbye.